Hi!
Do you see us?
Yeah, they do. Are we straight? I mean, I'm not saying straight as in straight. We're a little crooked. But we're not on our side. We're going to get this smooth start thing down one of these years. Hi, everybody.
How are you all?
Welcome to Facebook Live with Merle and Patti.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Yes.
Where we talk all things relationships.
Do I look a little short?
You look a little short.
Okay.
There
we go. Yeah. All right.
We erased the other one. For those of you who caught those moments of us on our side, you'll never see it again. Hi, Matthew. All right. What are we talking about today, First.
This is Patti Negri, medium psychic. Go to Patti at pattinegri.com. Find out everything you want to know about her.
Just pattinegri.com. Or my email is patti at pattinegri.com. This is our co-host, Cha-Cha.
Say hello, Cha-Cha.
Yes, so you cannot friend me.
This is Merle Singer.
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah. No. I was just going to say you can't friend me on regular Facebook, but you could follow me and you could like me on Patti Negri Psychic Medium. I'm trying to get rid of friends who aren't really friends to add you guys who really are friends, Facebook friends, but it's a slow process.
Wow.
It's a slow wow. Okay, Merle, and who is this?
So this is Merle M. Singer, the Relationship Miracle Worker. You can go to my website, relationshipmiracleworker.com, or you can go to Amazon and buy my book. I know this is going the other way. I can't do anything about that right now till I figure out how to. It's cracking the relationship code, the key to happy relationships at home and at work. Okay.
You're getting shorter again.
Oh, God. I'm just shrinking.
Right on camera.
I know. I was losing weight, but not like that.
Not height. Definitely losing height. Oh, thank you guys for joining us on another Monday morning. Thank you guys for putting up with our rough start, as is every Monday morning.
Yes. We're going to get better at that.
Someday. Or
listen. We're going to make things happen. We're going to make it better and smoother. This is... part of what we're doing this for is not just to get experience being inept. It's
really? Oh, I've got a whole wrong goal set. I am so experienced at being inept, though. When you're an expert in something, it's hard to give it up.
It takes no effort. So our topic for today is sharing chores. And I was thinking about this, Patti. This is not just something for married people. This is for single people as well, because a lot of single people are sharing their houses and apartments with not necessarily romantic relationships, but relationships. And if you're sharing an abode, whether it is a rented abode or an owned abode, then somebody's got to do the dishes.
Yeah.
And it ain't my husband.
It can be my husband. We take turns. Whoever cooks, the other one cleans. And he's the better cook, so I usually do the dishes.
That's it. The only difference is I always do the dishes, because he does always cook.
I see Matthew is single and ready to mingle. Good. Yay. Okay. Good attitude to have.
Yes. So, but hi, Sandy. So we're talking about chores, and the other place where chores become an issue, that figuring out how to delegate, is with children as well. And I think this is what I have thought about. I've thought about one thing, that lots of times we ask people to do things that they're not good at. And then we're always disappointed because they're not good at it. But if we could kind of make a list at the things that need to be done, and then see who has a natural inclination. I mean, some people have a natural inclination for doing the dishes or being a little tidy. Some people have a natural inclination for, shall we read this? This is a long one.
No, we'll have to read that later.
Okay.
Ash is telling us to look somewhere. We'll look somewhere later.
Okay, we'll look somewhere later. So, rather than ask somebody to do something that they're not good at, see if you can, in your list of chores, get something, or you could make the list of chores and have people choose, and that gives people a certain amount of control or power. I mean, it's the chore that they picked, but somehow like that, I think you can then have a better chore versus person relationship. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense. Like, yeah, some people like vacuuming versus whatever, but there is chores that nobody likes. Maybe it's cleaning the toilet, maybe it's something like that. And what it's worked with me in past relationships, especially roommate relationships as much as love relationships, because now I just have a housekeeper. Sorry. even when I couldn't afford it, I'd had a once every 2 week housekeeper because I couldn't afford to not be able to afford it. So I would skimp in other places so I could have an every 2 weeks housekeeper. But if you can't do that or choose not to do that, I know a lot of people don't want people in their house. And there is one job that everybody hates. Just switch it up so no one ever feels I get all the bad jobs. Like, pretend like your parents with little kids, even with roommates. Like, you clean the bathroom this week, I'll do the dishes this week. Now next week we'll switch it because nobody likes the bathroom job.
But Sandy asked, what if? Hi, Tiffany. What if, and Catherine? What if they are kids, and what if they're just lazy? I mean, there are some people of all ages that, I just don't want to do it.
Right. And that gets back to something we talked about. We want to do it are different levels of what we need. Some people are fine in a messy house. Some people are I need a perfectly clean house. That's where the problems lie. It's like, it's fine. I mean, I've looked around my house and my husband's going, it's fine. Or there's been times when I'm like, it's fine. And he's like, wow, if it's my kind of mess versus his kind of mess. So that's where the negotiation comes in too. And as far as lazy with kids, well, I guess that's the time to start teaching them habits of we don't always love everything we have to do in life. And like, we have to do this or this, consequence, action, reaction, cause and effect. With kids, with roommates, I don't know, maybe the same way, or you pick different roommates.
You can't pick different kids.
I didn't say that with kids.
Well, I'm just extending. One of the things that you mentioned I don't want to brush aside is choosing a housekeeper even every 2 weeks, even every month, over a dress, over
next dinner out.
Yes. I agree. I had housekeepers before I had other luxuries.
Me too. I was really young when I first started having a housekeeper, just because it made me clean the house before the housekeeper came over to pick up my stuff. I can be a clutter bug. I can be a collector. And to fight against it is like, if you're paying somebody to clean and vacuum the house, you got to pick it up. So it gets me to do a lot of work before they come over. And I learned that like in my early 20s, well before I could, really justify a housekeeper. But not everyone can. So let's get back to chores.
So one of the things in terms of chores is picking up after yourself. And I used to really, actually, I pick up after myself. Sometimes it's not immediately, but I always like, if I go to sleep and leave stuff on the floor, always in the morning I pick it up. My husband doesn't. So, and I used to get mad at him. You really have to pick your battles. There are so many, when you're living with another person, there are so many things that if you really got nitpicky about it, there'd be a lot of things that they were doing wrong. And it's just, I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to live my life being angry. So this is what I figured out. If I pick this stuff up because it's driving me crazy, then I just pick this stuff up. If I don't pick the stuff up, then I guess I don't care that much. In either case, I got it done if I really care. And if I don't really care, so why bug him about it too? And don't forget the housekeeper.
Right. And and then we have issues. Then we start getting resentful and stuff and do little things because I know I do this. I don't drop anything on the floor. I'm a piler. I make piles. My bathtub, I couldn't even take a bathtub right now because I've got piles of clothes over it. It's like, oh, this has to go to cleaners and this has to go in the laundry. And this one I could wear one more time. My husband hates piles, though he has his own set of piles. But it's like, the more he complains about my piles, the bigger my piles get. And I know that is not good spiritually, psychically, psychologically, or anything. But again, trying to do psychology on things doesn't work either. I'm just saying. My piles have gotten really big.
But you are right. The extremes may make you not compatible.
Yeah.
So if somebody is extremely messy and can't deal with getting it any better, then that may I don't know how you find those things out before you rent a room with somebody. I hear a lot of that with roommates.
Yeah, a lot. Like, you know, a beautiful girl who walks with us in the morning lives with two men, and they're messy men, and she's a very neat girl, and it's going to be never ending because they'll never be like her. So she just has to find a compromise if she wants to live with them, and she's choosing to live with them.
Right.
So you find the compromise or what you can live with. Carrie's learning to live with piles, and I'm learning to live with different issues with him. And again, pick your battles is the best. Is this worth a fight? Maybe not. No, it really isn't. You know, walk by the pile. Like Matthew, he never hits the laundry bag. Mine's too full. Oh, oops. I hate laundry. That's the next thing I need. Somebody do my laundry. But see, that's not in my budget yet.
No, I don't mind it. I want to do my own laundry. That's the one thing I have always done is my own laundry. You know, when we got married, well, Nathan was used to doing his own laundry. And then I thought, oh, I'll be married, you know, women do the laundry. Dumb. Do you realize how stupid I was? And then it got really overwhelming. And we had a talk, and he said to me, you know, I always do my laundry myself. I don't need you to do my laundry. I said, I love you. And that's it. He does his laundry, I do my laundry.
That's beautiful.
And when the kids came to live with us, they did their own laundry.
Yay, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's good.
And the maid did the sheets.
Catherine, just before it goes away, Catherine had a really good thing. She interviews roommates, and they set their boundaries before they move in, getting agreements on how the house is managed, which is really great. When people move in, that's really smart.
Oh, and Helena, Peter and I put on our favorite music and set the timer for 1 hour to clean the house. Makes it fun, and we get to treat ourselves afterwards.
Perfect. See, come up with stuff. We have smart people who watch our show.
Yes,
all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, music does wonders, even if you have to clean the toilet or get rid of your piles.
Yeah.
So this is what we want you guys. Thank you for giving us your ideas, because well, believe me, you're sharing them with everybody.
Yeah.
And again,
I like the music.
I like the music idea. That is really good. And again, and I like the realizing that this person doesn't have the same boundaries, needs, and belief systems as you do, and you have to take that into consideration. And on the opposite side of that sometimes people do get rebellious and do things on purpose, like piles. I'll show you a pile.
I hope Carrie's not listening.
He's not. Yeah, music is great motivation. So again, any other ideas you have? But again,
let's get back to the kids.
Oh yeah,
because I have absolutely. It's been a long time,
and I've never had any.
So I think the music could work. I think you can make a game out of it. I think any kind of a that I've seen that works, any kind of like a board, a chore board, and anything where they have some control. When you know, when you make clear to them not doing it is not an option. You can figure out how. Your hair looks beautiful. You can figure out.
Sorry, I'm not used to. When you're on camera, usually you're not facing yourself, like on regular TV and stuff.
That's
this is weird. Just facing, trying to look at her, look at my.
Yeah, kids, teenagers are kids. They just have a bigger mouth.
A little more rebellion.
I think when you say to them, "This is here is a problem. We have a problem. We've got to get some of this stuff. I can only take away so many things." Yes, that's a bad. I was right. Instead of making it punitive, if you can make it a project or something that we have got to accomplish. Now, we've got to get the chores done somehow or other. So, what are your suggestions? You've got to participate in some way. It was my kid. My kid would say, "Okay, I'll tell you what to do." But I think really, if you work it that way as something that you're doing together rather than punitive, and talking about why not, if you get your chores done in time, you can see an extra movie or give them something for accomplishing it.
Versus punishing them for not.
Yes. If you write stuff down, it helps you do things.
Yeah, I write everything in my life down or I won't do anything. I agree with that wholeheartedly, yes.
Right, I don't write everything down and I just don't get it done.
I even put in things like shower.
Add art to their life.
Yes, Pasquale, beautiful artist friend of ours.
Yes.
Art changes everything. We've seen it with the Hollywood Arts Council. Bring art into school and they get better at math. Bring art into a school, they get better in their study habits. Bring art into school, and
I totally believe that. It makes all the regular subjects that you want them to learn, it gives them meaning because it brings it into their life. Because whether it's crazy music that parents can't stand, that's art for those kids. And any kind of creative expression, it's a release. So it gives you energy. It gives you energy to do the chores and those things like that.
Yeah.
I think we've had a lot of chores and we've accomplished them.
We've done it?
We've done it.
Do we get a gold star? Do we get an extra movie?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
And you guys, everybody who participate, everybody who watch, give yourself a gold star and
give
get an
yourself
extra
a
movie
gold
too.
Star. Yes.
Again, tell us things you would like us to talk about in our Monday morning with Merle and Patti. Anything. Do you want more about finding relationships, getting new relationships, dealing with the relationships you have, how to get out of other relationships?
I think we're going to do Me Too Part 2 next week, which will be how to handle rejection and how to handle needing to reject somebody.
Right.
So that's for
and setting
next
your
week.
Boundaries and how to do that in this day and age.
Yes.
Whether dating or
ghost
looking.
Stories.
Ghost story. Matthew wants ghost stories. Well, we can do that too. Ghosts have relationship problems just like everybody else. They do. Well, so Patti Negri, pattinegri.com, PATTINEGRI. Go to my YouTube. Please subscribe for my newsletter. It comes out once a month with really fun stuff on it. I don't try to sell anything. It's fun. Patti, Facebook, Instagram, you know where to find me. You can get it all from my website. Where do they find you, Merle?
Aha! Merle M. Singer, relationshipmiracleworker.com. So just do relationshipmiracleworker.com. You'll get to my website. Or find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, under either Merle Singer or Merle M. Singer. And don't forget my book. I know it looks backwards, but it's not. Mm-hmm. Cracking the Relationship Code, the key to happy relationships at work and at home. Get it at Amazon. And That's it.
That's it. And Ash said about the non-sexual part of intimacy and relationships, something like that. We'll check that out. That's a good thing to talk about. And Helena said ghost stories for October. Maybe we could do ghost stories.
Oh, for October.
And we can do human
we'll do that around Halloween.
We'll do that around Halloween. Like, what if you believe in the paranormal and your spouse doesn't? What if you're a really world famous medium, psychic, witch, and your husband's not sure of everything going on in your life? We can deal with human relationships within the paranormal as well. And we do have some good ghost stories.
Yes, and you can find me on YouTube, YouTube/Merle and Singer, and I've got these videos up for you to see.
She saves them on her YouTube because I don't know how to do that.
Yes, and Helena does it for me.
Thank you all for tuning in. See you next Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, and wherever you are in the middle.
11 to, that's right. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Matthew. On it. Send us suggestions. Send us ideas.
Yes, we actually
want them.
Pay attention.
Bye.
Bye. See you.